Got a little up close and personal there. Okay. Sorry I'm late. We're peaking. We are peaking. That should be a lot better. I'm sorry. That should be a better volume though. Anyways, sorry for being late. I forgot that it's been a long time since I've streamed, and I have factory reset technically, but refreshed and gotten a new Linux install. And so none of my OBS settings were saved, and so I had to reset up all my OBS settings. But thankfully, that's very easy to do with what's it called? With this. OBS settings were saved, and so I had to reset up all my OBS settings. But thankfully, that's very easy to do with what's it called? I was just checking to see if the audio was good. I can probably turn it up a little bit, to be honest. But yeah, so I had to reset up all my OBS settings. Also, it has been a long time since I've streamed. That's true. And there's good reason for that. There's good reason for that. Probably because I haven't had anything to stream. The one thing that I was basically wanting to stream was this choir project, which I was also working with another friend, and so we would often do pair programming, and I didn't want to stream a pair programming thing, without his consent, and that's just weird, and so I only wanted to stream when I was doing work. Which we just got to a point where I never needed to be doing... I either A, never needed to be doing work on my own, or B, the work that I needed to do on my own was very minimal. So it was like there was no point. But now I am back for one final stream of this because the project is pretty much done, but there's a few things. One, we were wanting to use Excel files, and we're getting issues. My guess is I think that there's some issue in the data that I still have to clean. And we're going to have to manually go through and fix that in the Excel sheet, which is going to be boring, but it is going to be what it is. But more importantly, my choir director wants to start implementing sight reading exercises into her content, into her teaching. And so she wanted to do that on Bach chorales, which is fair. And she was just going to manually look up Bach chorales. The cool thing is, as I've been working on my thesis, which I haven't talked about yet on this channel, and I'll, in some way, shape, or form, talk about my thesis. At the very least, I'll live stream the talk when it happens in the spring. Whether I make more content on the thesis before that, I'm not entirely sure. But maybe I will. Either way, I'm using this... My thesis is on AI-generated choral music, and I found this really cool package called Music 21 that was built by the music department at MIT. And basically, it's a Python package that lets you do computational music theory, computational musicology, whatever it's called in that world. I don't speak that world. But it lets you import very quickly all of Bach's chorales, which is very handy. And so today, the main feature we're going to implement on the website is getting a new page. I decided to take out the eScore lookup, where you could look up a score. We're just going to go to our OneDrive, and because the integrations for that is just annoying, and I can tell people how that's set up. And then what we're going to do is we're going... I lost my train of thought. Oh, a page on the website will be, you type in the number for the Bach chorale, and it spits out the Bach chorale. So ideally, I'd like to have a PDF preview of the Bach chorale before you download. That may not be possible. I think it is possible, but it's a matter of if I can convert it to a PDF, because it technically reads it as music XML, and so getting a PDF preview might be a little bit tough. It might just have to be you download the PDF, because you can convert it to a PDF. It's just you have to do things, which you'll see as we get closer to the stream time. And by closer to the stream time, I mean right now we're going to go ahead and get on with the stream. So let's go ahead. Let me pull up my VS Code instance first, maybe. Oh, yep. All right, let's do this, shall we? Let's get this ball on the road. And we might have to do a little bit of finagling. In testing. So let's just start. Let's just get a Jupyter notebook so that I can play around with and test this. I should have all my stuff loaded correctly, so that should be good. And how does that look on the stream? Oh, that looks really bad. Oh, but that's because the auto... Why am I streaming at 360p? Hello? Huh? Output skilled resolution 1280 by 720. Okay, that was just in the thing. It's fine here. What is this? 720, which is what I am streaming at. So why? Well, everything's it's readable enough there. Maybe I should stream at 1080p in the future. But that's at least readable. I don't know. Anyways, let's put this over here for sure, because I know that eventually we're gonna want that over there. You're still detecting kernels. Python environments. This one. Dude. Oh my word. Give me my programming environment. My word. Oh, sorry. You're really still going. I guess the other thing I want to do is I want to check that, I was doing some research about this earlier, but I'm not entirely sure how this works. How to write music 21 object to PDF. Oh, that's right. And this might be an issue, because we're running this on a technically headless app. So this might not be super doable. How are you still loading it? Oh. That makes sense. That I can get behind. Although, this is not a Julia kernel either. And also, it's still spinning. Why are you spinning? Okay, I don't know why it's spinning in the corner. It should not be spinning. But, sure, whatever. Don't try to save the sheet music display, blah, 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 blah. And then there's a way that you can set it to be headless. And I saw it on this project that I'm using for my research. Yep, this. So this will set the environment. It's the get work function. Corpus.parse. Cool. And that makes me realize words are only on the soprano line. So I need to ask about that because right now, I don't know if these are actually problems, but two problems I'm seeing right now from these the score generation. Two problems. One, the words are only on the soprano line. And two, the tenor line's in bass clef. That's an interesting typo, too. Does that mean there's more? There shouldn't be. Oh, there is more. Is there even more? No. Where did it stop? Measure 12, I think. Yeah. I can probably get the number of measures into piece 2. So that's probably not hard. That last thing should probably be a half note, though, don't you think? But how am I gonna know to fix that? Okay. Let's figure out lyric. This is lyric searching. I guess what I could do is I could save the lyric to each note. Here's some more messing around. What I'm going to try and implement is I want to see what the lyric is on this note, which would be measure 10. So I'm going to put measure 10 in its own object. So S equals... Okay, you know what? Do this. And that's going to be an issue. That way I can just have access to everything. Okay, what I'm now going to do is I want to do S equals stream.score S.insert at the first measure. Again, Python 0 indexed, so... Well, this probably works, huh? And I want to insert bwv360.measures and just put 10. Which also then leads me to wonder, can I do bwv360.measures and just put one measure and not get any issues? So that's an issue. Can I just type measure? I can. Okay. So then I want to do that, and let's do s.show and see what happens. Whoo! Oh, I see. It's playing each... I see what's happening. It's just putting... Instead of doing chords, it's putting each individual note. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. I was gonna do... Why was I doing this? Oh, because I was gonna get the lyric of that note. Well, what we can do mean, this is still going to give me the same information, effectively. Yeah. Just get the first part. And now for n in s dot recurse. Dot recurse dot get elements by class. Note. Print n dot lyric. Print type n dot lyric. And then just print an empty line. Ah, it is none. So if there is no lyric, it is none. So what would happen if I did this for loop and we called a lyrics, we made a lyrics list. And if we made a lyrics list and we did this for loop and I did lyrics dot append n dot lyric and then print out lyrics, do we get 4 values with a none type? Yes, we do. That's good. That's very good. That means if there's not a lyric on the note, we don't have to worry about anything. Which is good. So then, my next thing would be... Well, this should be pretty easy. We should be able to do... We should be able to loop through... And then, I guess also for, just for checking... Let's pwv 360 dot measure 1 dot parts 1. This is the alto part. So this is the alto part for the first measure. Good. Just out of curiosity, does that work? No. So measure 0 is like if there's like 2 notes, like if there's like a pickup into the measure, which sometimes there isn't a score. Then there's a measure 0. Okay. Now with this, so this is the first measure, and theoretically, let's do this. Theoretically, they should all be none. And then change this to T. We should get 5 nones, correct? Oh, because I called show on it. Oh, because I'm actually just stupid. Yeah, and then we get 5. Good. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. So then we can write a function to do this. So define add all lyrics takes in a score object. Function to get all the lyrics from a part. So define get lyrics. This would be on a specific part. You have a lyrics list, and then for note in part.recurse.get elements by class. We're going through every note. Lyrics.append n.lyric. Return lyrics. Then we have a function to add the lyrics to an empty part. Define add lyrics. You give it a part and you give it the lyrics. Same thing, for n in part.recurse. Oops. For n in part.recurse.get elements by class. Note. Then we say n.lyric equals. Oh, and then I also have to find a way to iterate through this list. Which shouldn't be hard. Just set a count variable, or an IDX variable, set it equal to 0. So n-lyric equals lyrics at IDX. And IDS plex equals 1. Also, out of curiosity, oh, that just doesn't make sense by default anyways. Lol. Never mind. Don't even think about me. I was trying to do some fancy like Java or C++ thing, but they don't have the plus plus operator, so it doesn't matter. Okay, IDX plus equal 1. Yeah. So then oh, but now we have an issue of how do I get the first note? I guess we can do a for I in range. That's not gonna work because I haven't ran these functions. List index out of range? I guess that's a scope issue. There's no way you're still giving me an index out of range. That worked. That got all... That got all the lyrics. Yeah, that's it. So, why is this out of range? Oh, dude. I think I know exactly why it's out of range. Oh, and I have no clue how I'm going to solve this. Oh, here's why it's out of range. Here, my friends. This is why it's out of range. Because what do you do about this? The lyric just goes on this note, but I'm iterating through every note. But the lyric should not be going on the 8th note. The next lyric should not be going on the 8th note. So what's happening is it's adding a lyric on every note, but the problem with adding a lyric on every note is, you know, the sopranos have a lot less 8th notes than the other parts, and so I'm gonna hit a roadblock. And therefore it's gonna be the index is gonna be out of range because we're adding it on too many of the words. So now, oh, dude. Now here's what we could do. Instead of having lyrics return a list, Lyrics returns a dictionary. And the reason this dictionary is useful is because we can have the lyric be the key. The only problem is every lyric unique? Because then we have overwriting. So we can't do that. Are there maps? What's the difference in... Well, I guess here we could get around that by making a tuple. And then we just agree on the notation that the first element of the tuple is... The first element of the tuple is the lyric. The second element of the tuple is the note duration. Oh, but that doesn't help with... That's still not gonna work, because if we look at, what does that measure, 6, 7, if you look at measure 8, the sopranos have like a extra note there that the tenors and basses don't have. Oh, how do you fix this? Oh, how do you fix this? Oh, this is annoying. Oh, this is just annoying. It's like each note has a lyric. So you can't, like... Oh, that's infuriating. Automatic clef generation. Now we're out of ties, so we have no clue if we can convert between stuff. Let's just find out if we can convert between stuff. I have no clue how I'm going to solve that lyric issue. That sounds frustrating. Well, let's see if we can convert clefs. Is that possible? No. This should be an error, right? No, I can also index by the part name. Dippity dopity. Which is that also the lyrics are only the soprano lines, so I can fix having to do foreign range. Simplify the syntax a little bit in the previous functions. But I'm trying to figure out this tenor clef thing first, so we can just do that really easily. I get that you can add clefs. I don't want to add clef. I want to overwrite the clef. I want to effectively transpose the part. I guess the easy way to transpose the part is, again, and this would not be an issue, get a list of notes, make a new part in a certain clef, and then just replace the part. That's honestly the way to do it. For an in tenor part dot recurse. For an in tenor part dot recurse. Dot get elements by class. It's a note. Notes dot append n. Good, and I got back from my director to do both. Oh. Notes.append n. elements by class, notes that append n. And we can create a new score. Vit. Oh, probably because there's no 0th measure. So then if I did this... Gotcha. Well, that's pretty fixed. You just do... Well, and the other thing, I guess then in that regard, I'm doing all this work. The clef is always going to be in the first measure. So can I do this? Okay, I don't want to show. Didn't break, so I'm going to assume it works. Good. So then, with clefs, which we have over here, we can get the treble V8, right? Oh. Here. Right, this is tenor clef, but I don't want that. I want this. On time for rabbit holes. We do have time for getting this to work. I don't know why I'm doubting myself. This is probably right. Octave change, -1. It's probably... It's probably this. Okay, well, that's really easy. Okay, the converting the tenor clef, incredibly easy. We can do that super easy. What was the error I got when I tried to do this in measure 0? There's a specific error I got. An attribute error. So I'm gonna do try this. I think that's how this works. Is how this works. So if you get an error, then just take this and move it to the first measure. Cool. But then if I change this to 350, the 0 should work. And I guess we can test that with... Cool. So then, the function to do this, we're going to do... define change tenor clef. This will take a score object. I was not done. Like I simply was not done. Clear cell outputs because I don't want to look at the error. So define change tenor clef. We take in a score. And we do this try except. So we try BWV, or we try score dot parts tenor dot measure 0 dot clef equals clef dot treble 8VB clef, and then accept attribute error as E, and then we just do the same line. But we just change this to 1. Run the function. And now BWV 360 equals corpus.parse Bach BWV 360. And then we run change tenor clef on BWV 360. And BWV 360.show. And actually, just to show the difference, yep, so then this should turn into a D. And it does. D and then F. Oh! No. No, that's not right. Zu meiner Freude. That's not even the same. That's not even the same. That's just, that's not the same. That ain't the same. It, like, the clef changed and then everything changed. The rhythmic structure should stay the same. And also it ends on a D and this ends on a B. I'm looking at the wrong stuff. D. I'm stupid. D, B flat, C, D, B flat, C, D. D, B flat, C, D. I'm stupid. And then E flat, F, F, F. E flat, F, F, F. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'm done. This works. This works as intended. So then the real question. Actually, the easier way to do this is we do measure. We do like 1 to 3 dot show. We do this, and then again dot measures 1 through 3, and then show. That way we can see it, together. And yeah, okay, so just because I couldn't see. Yeah, that's the same. That worked. Okay, so the transposition of clefs. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's the function that does it. And then to make sure it actually works, let's copy this, but clear cell outputs. Let's change this to 350. 350. 350. 350. This needs to change to 350. And that should just work. Cool. 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 Nice. Dude, the lyrics is where it's gonna be hard as F. I don't even know how. I don't even remotely know how I'm gonna go about doing that. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know how I'm gonna do that at all. Like, zip 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 zip. That's frustrating. Okay, but we got a function that works. This convert to tenor clef works. This change to tenor clef. No, that's not even the right one. Where's the right one? This one. This is the one. This is the money one. This is the money one. Now I need to okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. And then just to play around a little bit. That should be like multiple octaves below, right? Yeah. Okay, well, we can add this to the E score. So that works. And now, I guess what we want to do is be able to output to a PDF. Oh, dub! The W. The W. The W. With the right tenor clef and everything. Cool. Okay. So now we have this PDF. So now let's do... And it saves it here. Why does it have this test.music XML? I guess it needs to have that. Doi.pdf. And is it gonna create a doi.music XML? And a doi.pdf? Yeah. So now I would just have to delete. I would just have to delete both. Sure. Okay. Or what if I did that and then... os.remove. Okay. Sleep. Binga, bonga, bonga. Okay, that's what I'll do in the web app then. So then we need to have how to have PDF preview in Streamlit. Rendering PDF on UI.
So we should be almost, well, we're not almost done because the lyrics are not working yet, but we can get close. We can do everything but the lyrics part. Because what we can do is we can do BWV num equals st dot number input enter what's the first BWV? Dude, these all have movements. Don't give me shit with movements. Starts at 250. Is there like a default option? And then we have the Music 21 stuff. And we're also going to need OS for files management. Bach / BWV string BWV num. And then we do so we display the page. So we have the BWV num. Then we can create the score object. We're gonna do s equals corpus.parse fp. Well, we'll just do, I hate assigning variables that we're just gonna use once. So Bach / BWV plus stir BWV num. Then change tenor clef for S. And then I'm just curious, what does S dot? I'm just curious how Streamlit interacts with this. I guess we're not gonna know unless we rerun it, which I'm down to do. Username G requires. Nothing happens. Okay, so then we do s dot write. Okay, now we have our output. And then we go here. I put in a file path, right? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, this one has a horn part. then you would have an st.download button. Yes, I know it needs arguments. The problem is I don't know that I have to put a file object. Which, what I could do instead is, for the display PDF, you take in a base 64 PDF, change, oh, don't do that. But do this, and then we put it in the display page. We read it out, we read it back in, out.pdf, we read it in, we display, but instead of out PDF, it's base 64 PDF. Okay, still works. That's what we want. Want this to be happening. Oh, I did not want to go down one. Oh well. And now for the download button, you can put base 64 PDF, yeah? Well, this is the data. Then there's a download score button. Honestly, if we're doing it this way, then we can put it here. That looks better in my opinion. Then we can download the score. But more importantly, the last thing we need to do is data, and then it had a file name. An optional string uses the name of the file. So file name equals bwv plus stir bwv num. So great. And if I click download the score, then theoretically this goes to my downloads. Oops. We have to do that. Lol. That's not good. Okay, that does not download a PDF. Oh, it says we use a st.download button? How to embed PDF in Streamlit. Read the story with free to count. I have an account. I have a Medium account. Maybe it's this one.
I have an account. I have an account. Whatever. Fine. There's no.
Sure. This, and... Fine, sure.
I signed in!
Thank you. Okay. So then I can do this, and I guess it just works? No, it doesn't work, by the way. No, by the way, it do not work. That ain't opening. That ain't opening. Unable to open document. Yes, so that ain't opening. So, that tutorial is cringe and wrong. Dude, I don't care. Oh my god. How to download a PDF file in Streamlit. Download PDF option. Trying to create a download option for a PDF file for the end user. The goal is to create another PDF file is located in the same server where the app was hosted. I am able to download the file, but the file is not opening after download. Choose the code a bit from this post. Is this going to link me to... Oh. That's working for you? Dude, that's not working for me. That's not working for me. PDF byte equals PDF file.read. Wait. So you're telling me... You're telling me this is gonna work? Just reading normally. No, reading normally doesn't work either. It doesn't work either. I cannot download PDFs. Oh, and it's empty? And it's empty! That crap is empty! Weird! I'm glad this is all working. What do you mean there's a PDF option? There is no... Okay. It doesn't open afterwards.
Why is this so hard? Why? Are you not gonna open it? You're not gonna open it, so we have no clue if it even works for you. Awesome.
Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. So before we get into this video, I kind of want to set the scene. So as a data scientist, one of our biggest roles is often to communicate insights and just land video sponsor, kind of Chorales/generate analytics report, and I'll make sure to link this in there. I'm using and generate and do a report.
No, I don't. This is not helpful. It displays the PDF just fine. Oh, there's an option to save it. Dude. But the download score, that doesn't work. But doing this, that works. Okay, we're just gonna take out the download button then. We don't need this anymore, and we're taking out this, or we're at least commenting this out. Okay, great. I guess before we move on, let's just add one that definitely won't work. Like this won't work, and generate an error. I was supposed to not work. Can we find one that's not gonna work? Oh, here we go. That won't work. So we can do we can wrap this all in a try. We can wrap this in a try. And then accept st.write not a valid Bach chorale. And then it lets you type in another thing. Okay. Well, that's good. And there's a default. I will go ahead and Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... This shouldn't work either, right? Yep. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a break here. because other stuff's not working. So we're gonna go ahead, or I'm gonna go ahead because I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break for lunch. And then when I come back, we'll try and get the website into a published state. I realize that there are features that are not working. Okay. Alright, I will be back after I have eaten lunch.
Actually, I've been thinking, honestly, I think I'm just going to end the stream here. I've been live for 2 hours, and I'll just do the... Kind of would rather not stay online if I'm going to go away. Especially because I want to ask some other people see if they're available to help me edit some of this other stuff. And by edit the other stuff, I mean like help with the music, publishing the music page, and I'd rather not ask that on stream. So 2 hours of work is good for a stream, for a coding stream. I'll call it here. Maybe there will be more work on this in the future. My guess is probably not. And yeah, thank you so much for